Hey, my name is December with Anointed Touch Health, Fitness, and Beauty. Today's video will be about stretching. Stretching is important to help our muscle tears that we encounter in and out of the gym, and it also helps with our everyday life. And speaking of everyday life, God wants to stretch you. Sometimes when we're in uncomfortable positions, in uncomfortable situations, that's where God stretches us the most. That's where our faith gets stretched the most. So take some time. Think about that and think about how God is stretching you. But for now, let's get to these stretches. Let's work out hamstrings. This is like everyone's go-to stretch. I see clients do it all the time, and it's probably the first stretch that we learned. A standing hamstring stretch. Simple. You're standing and you try to touch your toes. Now, for those of you that cannot touch your toes, touch your knees. If you cannot, if you can go a little further, do that. Grab your ankles. Do not have your feet all the way open. Keep them a tad bit closed so you can really feel it right here. And touch your toes. If you're not able to touch your toes right away, you will be with more practice, and then soon your head will be touching your knees. This next stretch is called a puppy's pose. It works your back, your butt, and your shoulders. You will start on all fours. Move your hands a little forward. Open up your hips and push your hips back. And hold for 30 seconds. Next stretch, it will stretch our back. So we lay on the ground, lay on the floor, feet out in front of us, and we just take one foot, cross it over our leg, and hold the knee and pull, giving our back a nice stretch. We're going to hold it for 30 seconds. And for video purposes, I'm going to switch to the next side. Take your other knee over your leg. Take your hand and pull. Pull your knee towards the floor. That's going to give you a nice stretch in your back. It's great for your lower back. Well, this next stretch is called the abductor stretch. You have your feet spread apart and pick a side and hold for 30 seconds. You will be working the inside of your legs. So you can have your hands placed on your knees. Hold for 30 seconds. For video purposes, I'm going to switch to the next side. Let's hold for 30 seconds. Hold as long as you can. Stretching is very important. It allows your performance to be better and allows for better recovery. All right, let's work our upper body. Let's work these triceps. We're going to give that a good stretch. Stand with your feet hip width apart. Just take one hand above your head. Take it behind your back. Take your other hand, grab that elbow, and pull towards the other side, giving it a good stretch. Count down 30 seconds to really feel it. And then do the same for the next side. Take it above your head, behind your back. Grab your elbow with your other hand, pull it towards you, and stretch for 30 seconds. This next one is called the frog pose. It's for those people with tight hips. I like to do this before a intense leg day, but you should do it all the time, to be honest. You start on all fours and open up your hips all the way and just try to sit in it. and hold it for 30 seconds. Do this about 3 times and you should be ready for leg day. But make sure you hold for 30 seconds. Okay, I'm gonna turn this way so you can get a better view. Again, you open up your hips as much as you can and sit in it. 30 seconds. Do all your stretches for 30 seconds. Stretches can become a workout. It is so important that you incorporate stretching into your workout.